guys, welcome back. We are in the last 30 minutes of Funtastic Friday. No, not the last 30 minutes. I thought the thing with Kim. The last 30 minutes of the show. We still have a few questions to cover. So if you're just joining S1E Maseo, Adrian website for Maseo, Missy people are talking about him free for us. Oh, Rebad Girl Shevii and Shevii been going with it. Shevii and Rebad Girl Shevii. We've been going with a back and forth on the live from Dana. Is this Young Love? All right, so
we can have the battle of the Chevies.
The battle of the Chevies, I like it. All right, so guys, just to remind you, we are discussing the importance of money in the impact of money on relationships, and this is from the male perspective. So we have a panel of lovely men. Everybody get called lovely. We have
like when them teach you the word of the day. Kim does.
I'm gonna learn it, but just learn the word. It is fine, all right. The lovely Claud. Woof. Yeah. We also have Shevii and we have Jordan. All right. So far, if you missed it, because a few persons just joined in, we asked earlier, why do men shut down when they're broke? And we're talking about society, they paint the picture that the man should provide, and it just literally put you in a bad mood. So not really something that men don't really get the outlet to talk about what they're really feeling, right? And then the second question, what do men really think about independent and career-driven women? Now, I understand, say, 3/4 we think so we're independent, we're not really independent. We're independent from payday and then the in silent for the rest of until payday again. And even when payday comes, she not really want to spend fair money because you get paid too, chances are. So there's a whole discussion, and then that these women are usually... They like to dominate. They like to dictate. They like to come out to my house, God forbid she did buy you nothing. Just leave peace side for bread. Don't finish it because she can make it say she did buy the bread. You understand? Yeah. And ladies, these are things that we need to stop, all right? So we're going into the next question, which is the opposite of the previous question. What do men think about dependent women? So these are the women know what if them ear are for do, are you have to pay for? If the nails are for do, are you have to pay for? She gonna make you know say I am, if you want a relation, if you can't take up woman and can't afford woman. I've heard that exact statement. Right. So we're now wanting to know, what do men feel about the opposite, the other woman who just believes that they should exist and the men should provide?
Well, I mean, the dependent women, aka the real scammers.
Yeah. All right, the chop of them.
All right. I think those are the women where invent scamming.
Okay.
Right? In what ways?
They will, just like you mentioned earlier on that, payday comes and they don't want to spend their money, but they will spend your money because they're thinking, so you get paid to spend your money, you save mine. Yeah. Right? And then we have a guy out the road or somebody at work where some of them don't even spend money on lunch. Yeah. Right? They don't spend, then we trick a taxi man and say, boy, one day me go, we do a thing. Yeah. She get driver work free. Yeah. So she really and truly don't spend any money. So she has scam 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. I'll go through, right? Just depending on these guys to give her things. We can learn something. I think our government can learn something from them. Yeah. Because they know how to go about and I guess deal with some, we call it now, financial aspects of life. Right. Them know how to save money, them know how to flip a coin.
Not necessarily they know how to save, They just know how to source
get the money.
They might not use it wisely.
Some of them, they don't use. Some of them don't use it wisely. Some I've heard start business.
Because as I said, I think there was a situation. I think a girl posted that she's saying she wonder how some of these girls live, and she know they don't work, and she's working and she can't live like them. So it's not necessarily they even have things in the home, but they're living a life. They're taking the trips and they're going on here and they're sipping the bottles. So they know how to source the funds or the items.
True.
Yeah. So a good look. They're resourceful, I would say.
It is very easy for a woman just go out there and a man just see her, like her, and just willing to spend. Right. Rather than a man go out there and a woman just say.
So what you say? The woman them not see the man and be like, yo.
No, it exists, but it
exists weird.
Very small.
0.0005%.
Of women, you just see a man out there. This guy is nice.
Trust me.
I'm gonna be honest. I've never seen a girl think I will spend it more with money, but I'm not see him and say, yo, more.
Mostly what I think the girls girls would do that. Like, some ladies now we probably cook for the man and them something there. And they don't need no commitment. They just do that out of the kind.
You know what I try.
Spend on the man. That not so
Fair
easy.
enough.
That not so easy.
All right, but so far I'm here now point out a dependent woman and the different types.
Yeah.
But how do men feel about them?
Here's the thing.
Feel? All right.
Men, as a fellow man, we love them.
You like the dependent woman them?
I'm not saying we like them, no. You hear what we say? I'm not saying we like them. We love them.
Yeah.
And not in the good love. We just love them because them know how to pull power with strings.
Jordan is analyzing.
Those women will tell you, say, listen me. Those dependent women, then we make you know, say the ugliest man look good. Then we tell the ugliest man, wow, look at you. Good morning, sweetie pie. Those dependent women know how to compliment a man, treat a man, sweet up a heart for the man. But it might not be to some extent, they might not be genuine about it, but they know how to pull on our strings. So we just love them and we say, you what? Take your money and go on. Hey, you want shoes? Hey.
Right.
So them know how to get it from us. So we love them, but they're not necessarily good for us.
All right,
fair
so
enough.
in my perspective, I have to look on it from different angles. Dependent women now, all right, some men love them because
I've heard of men that do.
Some men love to hold on a knife,
Right.
And that dependent
And
is
have the
on the
handle.
blade.
So
He's on the
tell her
blade.
what
So,
to do and
because
control
he's
her.
giving you money.
Yeah.
You know, work at home. So then him can dish a dirt and she take
Yeah.
it because I know some women get stuck mentally in that
those
mental prison.
relationships. Yeah.
You know, she will take the abuse, she will take the physical, verbal abuse, all of that.
And the bun and all the 15,000 things because
even,
him a provide.
even if she knows, say, yo, him have 20 women out there, she's dependent on him and she just stay in that cage.
She can't go nowhere.
Women,
She can't go nowhere. She not
women
in her
what you
own
need
place,
to step out of that. While they have some men, yes, they will start off, they meet a woman, yeah, she's sexy, she's nice, she want her. Look her, find out that she's not really stable, she kind of dependent. It may start off, but some that not sit well permanently with every man. Some man want you to be independent and uplift yourself.
Yeah,
You know, don't want you to stuck at point and depend on, because at the end of the day, independent man out there, we have our goal.
Yeah.
You know, want to self-actualize.
Yeah.
So being with a dependent woman temporarily, should have no section in her mind and say, yo, she want to propel
Build something.
herself. That can hinder that man when want to propel himself.
Yeah.
So him not there for too long, but he will
Try.
be with her for try push her.
Yeah.
So
I like that. I
I
like
said
that.
it earlier, Kim. Remember I said it. I said if a man starts off in a relationship and him have let's say him have 500,000 worth of assets or cash, yeah, and he's with a woman for 6 months and that reached down
It decreases.
50,000.
It deteriorates.
yeah, that man will think to himself and say, but really and truly, this not seem like me can sustain myself.
no progress.
Yeah, so it's not a problem. We would try, But guess what? When we realize, say, listen, if we continue down this path, it not gonna bring me no success or nothing. If you're gonna, because we're gonna try and help. That is our main. That as men, that's why I say women can, they can look towards men because we are gonna try. Most men look to say, boy, if me gonna be in a lady's life, the good men actually, if we're gonna be in a lady's life, we want some improvement to come of it.
Yeah.
If she never finish school, make me try help her finish school. If she want to start her hairdressing, make me buy 2 ear put in there. Most men are gonna try a little thing.
Fair enough. Well,
Yeah, but if you not see, say, boy, I just bills after straight months of months.
you say sound like Destiny's Child.
And she, no, she can't say she sell one of the ear them where you buy.
Well, for me-
you see she wear them up. You gotta say, boy, it no make sense.
Well, for me, still, I want to tell you the truth. I will never look a relationship with them.
You gotta look
Dependent
something.
over-
Honestly,
yeah.
me would never look a relationship
Yeah.
with them because my what I say now,
You say your mindset.
mindset is different, right? In a relationship, it's 50-50.
Yeah.
There's no way I push 90 and she did the same way down, just a depend on me. If me go left,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? No, there's no way like that.
Okay.
Trust me.
But while I say that some men don't mind the 100
So
zero.
hold on, I don't want to go there say yet.
Yeah, but
That's gonna
alright,
be a
okay.
discussion
Alright.
with.
Yeah, but the thing is that
No, man, no going to that.
No, I'm not.
Okay, so what have that question coming up?
Yeah.
The thing is that some men go into a relationship, with the Instagram type of girl,
Yeah.
want to
Yeah,
keep her appearance
The
up,
wrong type.
and some men just need to understand that when they go into a relationship, it's not adding materialistic gain. It's how can
Adding
you add value to
Right.
this female life?
Better yourself
You
and
know?
the female.
Yeah, how can you better this lady life?
So it's not about
Not
three
all
more
about money.
outfits.
But I mean, you have to understand for some guys, that is what it's all about.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
That's why
Some
them
of them
chop.
they're bragging.
Cause
Yeah,
them
yeah,
not have no self-actualization.
Exactly.
Them just need to put on the bags them.
Yeah.
Cause the ladies like the bags them. So them go for the bags.
All right, well, I like the comment them on the live because first of all, man, I know what real bad girl Shevii know about you in a sir. Lionel, she said, Lionel talking on his perspective like it reach him, don't come at me. Right?
No, but that's true.
And then Curtis said,
my opinion, yeah.
And then Curtis said, any man will do that to women, as in pick up dependent women, will kill. I don't know what's happening on the live. But check. All right, so yeah, guys, if it is, I hope you guys can see on the live. But yeah, we have about 3 more questions. I hope we can get through them. So we just finished talking about what men think about dependent women, right? I did see your question about Sammy Joe. I saw your question. We're gonna put that as the last question, as the viewer's question. So every week we're gonna have a viewer's question. All right. So yours are saved for that. And she said, y'all need to stop going into relationships with the aim of changing your partner or bettering your partner. We're going to talk about that next week.
Yeah, cause that,
all right, that's thought out. Yeah. All right,
but changing
I like
not
what
so
she's
much.
saying. I get what she's saying, but I don't know if it's the right way it was worded, but I get what she's saying.
It can be discussed. We can look into it.
All right, so the next topic, next question. How would you feel about being in a relationship where your woman makes more than you?
Sign me up right now.
Is there a website?
Trust me.
Which
I work for my own.
should
Trust me.
Where do I send my resume?
application?
Because trust me,
It depends.
it's a
It will
great
change.
opportunity, you know.
It will
It's a
change.
great
For me,
opportunity.
it not really
And as I believe,
All right, so I get 2 feedback for the one. Yeah.
I believe, from myself, I believe if I have a lady providing for me, the only part you can have a problem with is this definitely how demanding she is, or what do you call it now, authoritative.
Yeah.
That's the only problem. So if she's she reasonable, listen me.
That's true.
Do your thing, lady. If you want me to come here, come pick you up and drop you off like me, your chauffeur, I will do so.
Well, why
That
I
tell
asked
you.
that question, because I've heard of stories where, let's say, a couple are going for how long. Let's just put that specific scenario.
Yeah.
And the man was always
Providing,
the one who,
yeah.
and then all of a sudden, let's say she gets a promotion or
Yeah.
something, and
Yeah.
I've heard of people that say the vibe changed.
It's gonna change. It's gonna change.
It's not always for the better.
But you know why it's gonna change? It's gonna change because you have to understand where the relationship is coming from.
Right.
So if the relationship is coming from the man being the demanding person and the lady is not happy with his demands, then when she gets a chance of power change, she will now teach him a lesson.
And on that point, let me add to that. Now, say, I'm me and Kimmie. Me I make 500, she I make 20. She
Yeah.
I make 2, right?
Yeah.
200.
Yeah.
And but now I'm going to say to her, I say, listen, I'm going to use my 500 to this.
Yeah.
You can't tell me nothing.
Right.
And my 500 mega.
They come me
Right.
work for you.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
When the times change now, like him say.
Yeah.
Come around now, Kimmie, I make the 500, me I make the 200. Kimmie, I say, yeah, remember?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So it depends on where the relationship coming from.
Yeah, for me, I'd have a problem. If she's making more money,
Yeah.
it's not like I'm going to be a leech on
Right.
her. I'm not going to have a parasitic approach and be a parasite. At the end of the day, she making more, so guess what? We can accomplish more relationship goals.
Right.
She can
Alright,
invest
well,
more, she can do this, she can do that.
The
Yeah.
part that brings that damage now is when she's making and you not make.
Yeah,
That is the big life changer. But you see, if you're making the same money and she thought make a little more or big much more, really it should affect the relationship. As I said, it only affects the relationship based on where the relationship. If you used to put it over her, trust
She's
me,
gonna turn
She
the
gonna turn
tables.
it around.
it's either you gonna feel guilty to yourself or she gonna show your guilt.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah, but some men just tend to want that
Dominance. Yeah. But me not have a problem.
dependent on them And just stay on that level.
I call her and say, yo, honey, yes, I need to invest in this new business I'm starting, honey.
if she make
Send me
one.
some money. And she send me good. What time should I come pick you
Randomly
up?
check up on her.
Yeah.
All right.
What time you want me to pick you up?
You eat?
Oh,
yeah.
Honey, you know that I was getting you something from Starbucks and you know the card declined. What's the other card? Let me go ahead and get it for you. You see, listen me, I will be there for her.
Well,
once she not crazy.
Cathy Shakespeare say, Cathy, may I pray you know?
Yeah.
Cathy say, by the way, I know how much me I make.
Eh? Can't tell me. Oh,
And I am on
we've been
Cathy.
talking about 500 and 200. Cathy, send us a DM. Cathy sound like she's doing quite fine.
No, either that or she not share the information with her man or that me get.
All right, she's saying that, yeah, based on
That's
how
what
her
me I
man would
get.
know.
So me I say like,
All
you
right.
know, get tell, but we not get into that.
First things
We have
first.
2 more questions.
That's another topic?
No.
Because
Not
would you
really.
be with, how long are you going to be with somebody and you
And
don't
not
know how
know
much
that?
them I make?
We're going to have a discussion for that.
Yeah.
Because that's
All right.
well,
Yes.
And then as Shani Beb said, a lot of men don't like when women make more. But so basically, guys, men don't really mind
We're
it.
going to get
It's
the
just
ladies'
depending
side.
on how, if the woman use it to her advantage or
someone
use it
Right.
against,
complacent too.
Yeah.
then that's the
Yeah.
problem.
I'll go lose him job on spite.
Yeah, you know?
Get complacent. Oh my. Oh.
Or you start skip work when you never used to do it.
Yeah, because that's an attitude. That's what I say. He's going to do that based on
Attitude
attitude because he's guilty in himself, you know, because he don't like the power shift.
All right, so do you think in this day and age, the notion of men being the breadwinner is still valid? So we know once upon a time women never really worked. Now everybody at work.
I am
So
going
I
to
think
say-
it's still valid?
Yeah, I'm going to say a strong yes.
A strong 95% yes.
And here's why I'm going to say a strong yes. Saying a strong yes will encourage the guys
Step up.
to still believe that.
Yeah.
Right? Because I think the way how society is going now, even the work world, I mean, who is more dedicated to them work than a female?
True.
Right? A man will be more dedicated to achieving something in the work. But in no matter where you say to a lady, listen, Saturday and Sunday you work from home, get this done.
She got to do
Going
it.
to get it done.
True.
Right? So, I mean, it is impacting how guys are feeling and how guys are looking at their value. Strong yes.
Okay.
Strong yes.
Strong yes.
So you believe men should still be breadwinner? Anybody else?
All right, it is a yes. It is a yes. But I'll explain to some extent where it is not written in stone.
True.
Because if you say yeah, some female will get complacent. Yeah, him for be breadwinner. But I agree with
Claud.
that saying that men should step up them role as well because. You know, even you can go off on a little tangent, especially when they have kids. They don't want to provide.
Right.
You know, I see that these ladies struggling.
Yeah.
You have a lot of ladies, they might work them hats off to try provide for the children, and the man them just say,
Yeah, we
You
need
know?
we need to really reach
Yeah.
out to the man them when I deal with them kids right and now provide for
That
them
can
kids
be a
right.
different topic.
We need to reach out to them
That's gonna
because
be a whole discussion.
it's very
Whole
prevalent
discussion.
out there. Where you hear the mothers them coming out, and I mean we want to talk to the mothers about the choice in men differently, but still,
Which is the
men,
next good conversation.
underneath for still represent. But as I said,
oh, one can't
I-
one until you come back to China.
but what I'm saying is that yes, it's a yes because in any situation, in 95 as I said percent of the relationship, my little
Man leading.
estimation is either some relationship the woman want the man figure 100. And then some relationship, some women will say, boy, then we meet the man 50-50. But as I said, Kim, probably 0.005% of the woman going to say, listen, I'll take care of the money in the relationship. It's rare.
Right.
Rare.
So at some point, the man
Rare.
still have to have little chupans.
That's why I asked where
and
men can
also-
sign up.
Yeah.
We have some women, where then we met the money
Yeah.
and give it to the man and say, babe, listen, deal with these things, man.
We-
Pay these stuff.
So these women are born as yet?
No, they are there. They are
I
there.
think
Trust
there are
me.
very few.
Then
Very
get the
few,
money and then
but
give
they are
it to the
there.
man and say, listen,
Very few.
deal with this and whatever.
Depends on the
Because
type of
they like
relationship.
when a man spend on them,
Yeah.
It's not necessarily where the money comes from, which is even where this whole scamming thing
Well,
and
true.
drug lord thing come in hand.
Yeah.
Because the women, sorry, Kimmie. Personally, I don't think women care which part money come from.
No, that's what I tell you. They know,
As long
how
as
to,
they
they,
spend
know,
it.
they know how to get it. They know the business where it come from, how it coming from. They know how
Even
to
if
get
they
it.
make it and give it to you, them just want to know, say, yo, you're spending it.
Some of them are really interested in working for it.
Even
though.
on to add to clothing, I've known situation where women and their partner, man, go to a nice restaurant. The man don't really have it, but the woman has spend. But
Right.
just should the man, they run him French. She palm in the
She-
I
ball.
was actually about
Right.
to
Pay the bill.
heard
They
of
have
I know
those
pay
good
the bill.
girls like that.
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
some really awesome
they will actually
females out
slide
there.
to the money.
Slide it
Yeah.
and a man pay the bill and
then-
in friend them say, yeah man, you know,
Yeah.
she want to pay that image out
Sammy
there.
Joe said, not a backside. Huge money. You know what?
I tell you.
Sammy
Sammy Joe
Joe.
no
I
good.
tell
But
you.
guess what?
Come
Sammy
on.
Joe, we
It's when-
have about
it's when
5
Sammy
minutes.
Joe art reach the yam stage. You do it.
Sammy Joe soon
So-
find a man, we're gonna make she yam.
Yeah.
And she gonna do it.
Well, guess what? The last question, because we only have 5 minutes, I'm going to skip the next one.
Yeah.
The last question is actually from Sammy Joe.
All right.
Question for men. Yeah, the man panel. Question for the men. Does it matter if you don't have the money but your girl does, which is a follow-up to what you're saying, or why? So if you don't really have it,
All right. Back to the.
and then it's sort of link, I
That's
believe.
back to the first
same,
question.
it's same.
You see, really and truly, you know, we want to know that our partners are taken care of. We want to know so the woman them are right.
Good, yeah.
But guess what? You see, if we know, so we don't really have a hand in the niceness what she are going with, we're going to feel a way.
Yeah.
If even our father pay for the thing there, we're going to feel a way.
All
You
right,
get me?
well-
I say, 'cause imagine you are going to say to her, say, yo, so, babe, your father send something so we can go for the trip.
Yeah,
That's so no way.
All right, well, since you sort of did answer that question
Yeah,
earlier,
yeah,
we'll
yeah.
go with that
Yeah,
question
yeah,
then.
yeah.
So the one before was, do you think men should be financially supporting their partner if they're not married? So you have people who are either dating, and when you start dating, should believe start pay for bills, or even if you're not dating, let's say you're there, right, and not married though, do you think you should be contributing to her bills, maybe her groceries, something? Do you think that's
2
right,
minutes.
or it should be done?
Well-
And we have 2 minutes.
I think it depends. It depends on the woman and it depends on the relationship.
Yeah.
Because if it's a woman that you know really and truly, it's just gonna last for a short period of time.
Compulsory to, I think there's
Yeah. Even though you may think that it's gonna last for a short period of time. No.
Yeah.
Right. You're gonna set yourself up for hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. But if it's something that you know that is going to go far, you know, a long-term relationship. Yeah, man, spend your money, man.
But you're not gonna have to go long term yet.
Yeah, man,
no,
that's what I'm saying.
intention.
Sometimes you have a vibe, but
All right.
Well,
Yeah.
sometimes it shows it's not a long term.
Yeah, you get a vibe, man.
You just know say this not gonna last long.
Jordan, what you say about this one?
Fair enough.
Well, yeah, you don't have to marry that woman to spend.
support that
Once
way.
you're dating and you see where, as I said, you sense of vibes,
Yeah.
you know, and you know that you can help out. She express certain things,
Yeah.
you know, you can take initiative and help out. But some men do, as they meet the woman, them start spend head over heels.
you go.
And, you know, and them know deep down the longevity, then don't see it. So you see some man just meet a woman, all right, send her to school
Yeah,
and all
car,
that.
house,
The man,
that.
and the woman not really show the interest, and then when
no.
time the woman
The woman
finish
move,
school
him-
and she educated
and she gone left him,
move and them
him
man they
vex.
properly want the car done.
Right.
But I like what you
And-
actually said, because that tied back to a story I shared a couple weeks ago, where one time I was in New Kingston, this man I tried to talk to me, not pay him no mind, and all of a sudden man just take out a lump of cash and start count.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, if you try to use that, forget the girl. Why you not think say that she gonna continue the way they fuck?
But here my take. Oh, go through, Shevii.
Yeah, but the thing is now, that's only setting up the man for disappointment.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
some men use it to get the girl.
Yeah, yeah,
As for
so
me,
man-
still,
that's-
as for me, still, it's best you're going natural and done.
Yeah.
Make sure you know, say, hey,
That's
right now, I'm not to have it.
Yeah, that's a
And
different
that's it.
topic, right? So that's what I'm saying. I agree with Shevii there, because you see, when it comes to saying, oh, should you give him the question again? How do you feel about
Oh, how do you think men should be financially supporting their partner if they're not married?
virgins out there? Rule number one of all relationships, as I tell you guys, listen to me. Do not spend or purchase or invest
They can't lose.
what you cannot afford to lose. So nobody take up, you have 100,000 where your granny give you,
Someone
dead
take
left
out
and them
loan.
something there,
Loan,
and you're ready
yeah.
to take out loan against
Loan.
the girl because she
When you
want
get
this and
early
want
enough
that
to
and
the
ear and
girl.
nails because you love her. Just tell her from the heart, say, oh, listen to me, a $50 I'm having on my account. If I that's the
No,
thing
yeah,
there,
it did it.
if the relationship can work, it can work. But if not, just move
Then it
along.
was not for
'Cause
you.
when you run down the people, they're gonna try hunt them down and create all sort of crime and violence. That is not how things should be.
And the next thing, you know, the thing is that. All right, talk.
10 seconds, guys.
You have 10
A
seconds.
woman can flip a $50 in a 5,000. Just keep that in mind.
Not all of them.
And then now you have the man them know where
Them know if you do it.
money is the first thing, and it's their type of approach and when them start spending and they get what them want, them get the cookie. the girl I call him can't even get $1,000.
All right.
Well,
This is
guess
just dating.
what?
The
Guess
mission
what?
accomplished.
This just sound like it's a hot conversation, and part 2 are gonna happen next week with the
Yeah, we got
ladies.
there,
So
yeah.
hope to tune in for next week's show. All
right.
But guys, thank you for staying tuned to Funtastic Fridays. Every Friday we'll tell you so a day of 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Whole heap of fun and giveaways. We had loads of that. Manona asked about the voice note challenge.
Yes, it's gonna be on the live, on the IG.
But guys, so stay tuned. As I said, 2 ladies from the live DM us. We're gonna have a conversation so we can have a discussion next week.
5 seconds
But
coming up
we
next
wanna
is Friday
say-
Night Live. Big up to everybody.
Exactly.
Have a fantastic
Stay safe.
weekend.
Have a good weekend. Thank you, guys.
News Talk 93 FM. Heard everywhere.